All right, let's dive into one of the fiercest rivalries in all of football, Atletico versus Real Madrid. Now, this isn't just any derby. Nope, this is a clash of identities, a tactical war between two totally different footballing philosophies. Today, we're going to break down the strategies, the key players, and the matchups that are going to decide this massive game.
You know, this quote from beIN Sports really just nails it. When it comes to the Madrid Derby, you can pretty much throw the form book right out the window. It's all about pride, it's about passion, and that creates this insane pressure cooker where tactical discipline gets pushed to the absolute limit. And that, right there, is where this match is truly won or lost.
So here's how we're going to break it all down for you. First, we'll look at the rivalry of contrast. Then, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of Simeone's blueprint and how Real Madrid plans to counter with their quest for dominance. After that, we'll zoom in on the key battles on the pitch before we look ahead to the unforgettable showdown.
Okay, so first things first, we have to set the stage for this battle, because these two clubs are coming into this derby from completely different worlds. You've got one side defending a perfect, flawless record, and the other is desperately looking for a huge win to really get their season back on track. I mean, just take a look at the league table. On paper, you'd probably expect a pretty straightforward win for Real Madrid. They've been perfect, picking up every single point possible. Meanwhile, Atletico has been kind of up and down, dropping half their points already. But here's the thing about a derby. A gap like this can be totally misleading. All it really does is raise the stakes even higher.
And historically, yeah, the dominance is pretty clear. Over 240 meetings, Real Madrid has won more than double the number of games Atletico has. This history definitely adds a certain weight to the fixture, but it's a very specific recent result that really defines the tactical puzzle here.
And that brings us to this number, 39. Just let that sink in for a second. That's Real Madrid's unbeaten streak in LaLiga. So Atletico isn't just playing their rivals, they're up against a team that has basically forgotten how to lose in this competition, a relentless machine. And yet, and this is a huge and yet, for all of Real Madrid's incredible dominance, it's Atletico that holds a massive psychological ace up their sleeve. Because last season, they were the only team to beat them in the league. Simeone's squad has the blueprint, and you better believe they know it. So the big question is, how does Atletico do it again? Well, it all comes down to Simeone's master plan. His philosophy has never, ever been about trying to match Real Madrid's flair. It's about suffocating it, neutralizing it, through incredible organization, grit, and just pure tactical intelligence.
Simeone's game plan is really built on three main pillars. Number one, stay rock solid at the back, and then, bam, hit them with a lethal counterattack. Number two, be the more physical team, get in their faces and disrupt Madrid's rhythm. And number three, unleash your genius. Give Antoine Griezmann the freedom to be the creative spark that unlocks everything.
Okay, now let's flip it. What about the league leaders? If Carlo Ancelotti's side wants to keep that perfect record intact, they have to solve the very puzzle that tripped them up last season. And with some key players out, they're going to have to be smart and adapt their game to break down that classic Simeone defensive wall.
For Real Madrid, the plan is simple. Take control right from the opening whistle. An early goal is absolutely crucial because it forces Atletico to come out of their defensive shell. Offensively, a lot is going to ride on the shoulders of the incredible Vinicius Jr., but the real game changer, it's going to be in midfield. They have to dominate possession to cut off the oxygen to Atletico's devastating counterattack.
Now, while the overall strategies give us the framework, a derby like this, it often comes down to the individual duels all over the pitch. This is where those grand tactical plans either come to life or just completely fall apart.
Up front, the spotlight is going to be on two very different but equally important players. For Atletico, you've got Alvaro Morata, who will try to use his physicality to bully Real Madrid's backline, and you know he'll be fired up against his old club. For Real Madrid, all eyes are on Vinicius Jr. They'll need his moments of pure individual magic to break down that disciplined Atletico defense.
And this tactical chess match is just perfectly captured in the middle of the park. You've got Antoine Griezmann, Atletico's creative engine, always drifting, always looking for those little pockets of space. And who's going to be tasked with shutting him down? That would be Aurelien Tchouameni, Real Madrid's defensive anchor. His ability to read the play and make those crucial interceptions could be the key to stopping Atletico's attack before it even gets started.
So, all of this brings us to the final verdict on a match where, honestly, league position and recent form can mean so very little. This is a fight for pride, for history, and for real momentum in the race for the title.
At the end of the day, while Real Madrid comes in as the obvious favorite on paper, the Metropolitano Stadium is a fortress. Simeone's Atletico lives for these moments. They feed off that home crowd and create an atmosphere where their disciplined defense and lightning-fast counters can bring down any team in the world.
And that leaves us with the one question that will define the 241st Madrid Derby. Is Simeone's tactical masterclass going to stop Madrid's seemingly unstoppable machine all over again? The answer is going to shape the story of this season's title race. Enjoy the match!